bread.
Oh,
Yeah. When it's not ready yet. When it's like yellow. You see, you can see, yeah. And after you uphill, and you come, yeah.
is it to make flour?
You can make flour, yes. It's flowers. Many people make anything. I like it together the ice cream. I boil it and it's a little bit sour, but I put a little bit sugar and together the ice cream is nice. Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's nice.
We live in an unsustainable world. The solutions to massive climate challenges aren't always obvious, but one thing is for certain. Horticulture, or the act of cultivating plants, is the best tool we have for living symbiotically with nature. Growing food and looking after plants isn't just a way to fill your belly or make your garden pretty. There are over 70 careers in horticulture, spanning across industries, and they all offer a peaceful way to live life closer to nature.
Would you want to be a farmer?
Farmer sounds nice. I love to work with plants and everything. And my mum's kind of an expert at this. So.
Thank you.
These students have gone on a trip to get a hands-on experience of horticulture. It seems like they're enjoying themselves.
So do you like doing this?
Yes,
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm peeling broad beans.
Okay, is it fun?
Yeah, it feels nice.
Okay. Over here we have some cherries. Need to grow because they're looking a bit yellow. In here is very, very hot. This side is cucumbers. They are slowly growing. And then on this side are tomatoes. Over here is where you would grow grapes and stuff. And sometimes the farmer smashes it together to make wine. So yeah.
While farming and food growth is a core aspect of horticulture, jobs in the field range across subjects. For example, the maintenance of professional sporting fields. Kate is going to tell you a little bit more about this.
Hi, I'm Kate Entwistle. I'm a pathologist. I identify fungi and plant parasitic nematodes, looking at pest and disease problems that occur on sporting facilities worldwide. I've always had an inquiring mind, and I always enjoyed science at school, but I had no idea what I wanted to do as a career. After finishing school, I started a 3-year degree course studying plant physiology, the way plants work, plant pathology, the way plants die, and microbiology, the organisms that kill them. I feel privileged to be able to work with some of the elite sporting facilities worldwide, but I also find it rewarding to work with volunteers who manage local community facilities.
Some may prefer the physical or scientific side of the job, but others, like Charlie, have found their niche within marketing and social media roles.
My name is Charlie and I work in horticulture. I wanted an outside job where I could push my boundaries a bit, move out of my comfort zone and into a fully new industry, which is, as time has gone on, I've been here 8 years now, has been fantastic for me. We're not only helping to create fantastic gardens for our clients that will last them for 10, 15, 20 years, but also knowing that will create a new environment for your wildlife, it will benefit the environment for years to come. It's nice to have a job where, for me, I can give back. I had no idea about plants, no idea about horticulture before I started, which is probably a lot of people's case. Found the job after leaving school, leaving sixth form with my A-levels. After a few weeks at least, I caught the bug and I knew I wanted to make a career of it.
No matter who you are or what you've been through, horticulture can open up massive doorways of experience. Sue here has used her love of gardening to find a job in television.
Sports massage and gardening wouldn't be the obvious career choices for someone with a physical difference like mine, but I have massive ability in my feet, and this has led to a job presenting for BBC Two Gardener's World. I love thinking up programme ideas and working with other presenters and visiting gardens. I wish I'd realised earlier that jobs in the horticultural industry don't just have to be practical.
The United Kingdom is full of beautiful green spaces. Preserving their vitality and biodiversity is no simple challenge. Let's find out a bit about life working at the Royal Botanical Gardens, Kew.
I'm Charles Shee, I'm a botanical horticulturist and I look after this big lake and all the plants around it. A big part of looking after the lake is keeping the water levels topped up, waiting for a day where there's a high tide and the River Thames will open up the floodgates, and we've got this machine called the crocodile which brings in all of the water. It's a very dynamic job and it's a very fantastic landscape, as you can see. Since a young age I've worked with my grandparents on their little paddy field in southwest China. I've sort of been inspired from then to cultivate and work with my hands. I studied geology, so when I was in the mountains I saw lots of these little gems, lots of different colours growing in these diverse habitats, and I fell in love with these plants, so I wanted to learn to grow them. I'd say this job gives me huge job satisfaction. It's also a very stable job. Plants always need tending to. People spend 80% of their lives working. You know, if you can find a job that you enjoy so much, then your life is kind of set.
There's no one path that leads towards a career in horticulture, but it seems those who take up the profession all find solace in working outdoors and embracing physicality. Hattie's journey took her from sculpture to nature.
I am a first year Q Diploma student and I work in horticulture. I wanted to work outside, work as part of a team, get my hands dirty doing practical things. I wanted to see long-term project as opposed to short-term projects. I love working with plants and soil, and I love working with machines. So I have a background in the arts. I have a master's in sculpture. My artwork was becoming about plants and gardening and the landscape, and I went on a travel scholarship to Asia to look at Asian gardens. I sort of fell in love with gardening, and I just thought I wanted to be outside doing practical things and just wanted to be gardening. This job gives me a healthy lifestyle, physically and mentally. I'm outside, I'm working hard, I'm using my body. It connects me to the seasons and to the landscape, and I find that quite meaningful and therapeutic. I think it is a fact that a more biodiverse green space is better for our mental health. As a horticulturist, I can contribute to the well-being of my community.
You see these roots? It's for potato, look. It's a small one. See, look, is still one here. Look. But this potato, the flower, you can only use it for jam. You can cook it, you know, in different things, yeah.
Horticulture is more than just a career path. It is interwoven with the human experience and what maintains our connection to plant life. The more we give, the more we have to gain.
On the count of three, everybody say nature. 1, 2, 3.
Nature!